the podcast has recently come back. I've seen that you've taken a different route than before.
Mm-hmm.
Before it was mainly relationship driven, and
Mm-hmm.
now the the spectrum is opening up because of the topics are different now.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, what made you want to abandon the relationship thing and open up the topics as far as your show is concerned?
Well, when I first started off, um, when I first started doing podcasts, I've been doing podcasts for 5 years now. So 2019, when I first started, it was a range of different topics. And then when I started doing live shows, uh, it was still we still doing what we were still doing like a range of topics. And then at that particular point, the relationship topics was just, everybody was relating to it. I had old people, white people, black, Mexican, what I'm saying, diving in. So I just kept doing the relationship topics. And at this point, that's when it wasn't a lot of podcasts talking about it. And then all of a sudden, it was like a boom. It was like a flood of, that's all you were seeing was podcasts talking about relationships and stuff like that. And I always want to do something different, what I'm saying, regardless of, in the podcast world, it's kind of hard to do something different, but I didn't want to go that same route everybody was doing. So, what I'm saying, I said, man, let me just talk about, the current type of events and stuff like that. And not to hold the question too long, but at one point I was talking about politics, like local politics, and that really got my base up, you know what I'm saying, as far as with white people and black people in this area, you know what I'm saying. And I had the mayor right now, he was on my show before he was a mayor, and a couple councilmen was on my show, and that just garnered a lot of attention. So I said, man, let me go back to just talking about everything and just get people from all over like it was before. So that's all it was, though.